You in the past, I'm in the future. You mad.
Good morning, you guys. Happy Saturday, or whatever day you're watching this. A happy day to you, okay? My name is Keela Trishawn, and I make videos on lifestyle, womanhood, mental health. I do vlogs, day in the life in the insurance industry, day in the life with a toddler, all the things. So if that's something that interests you, go on ahead and click that subscribe button below. Be sure to turn on your notifications so you don't miss any uploads. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back, and thank you for your support. So as you can see, I'm sure it's obvious I just got up not long ago. So I apologize about the lighting because it's still a little early. Hold on, honey. Let me film this. Basically, I told you guys in some videos that I got a new job. So I am now a field adjuster again in the homeowners department of an insurance company. I'm very excited because I did enjoy that position. It was just, you know, if you've been watching whatever, you know the issues that I had at the previous job. So this job so far seems to be really cool. I'm still in training, and I will be in training for like the next maybe 10 weeks, I believe. So I will be kind of taking you guys along that journey as much as I can. In the meantime, I will kind of just explain to you, like, you know, just what the job is and I guess some of the perks of working for this company. So I will kind of talk about that a little bit later on in the video. But since the weeks have been kind of busy due to the training, and I mean, I'm still working from home, trying to train with a toddler. So you could just imagine how difficult that could be sometimes. I haven't been able to keep up on my housework. So typically the dishes will get done because we do eat from home a lot, but I did not do the dishes yesterday because I was just beat. So I'm going to do the dishes. I'm going to make the baby and I some breakfast. And I also just got my order from Instacart. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what I got. It's from Walmart. All right, so I would take this into the kitchen and show you guys, but because I didn't do the dishes, it's kind of chaotic in there. So I got some paper towels. You know, you always need paper towels in the house. I got some Tillamook medium cheddar cheese. Go ahead, baby, take the cheese. I got some scrimps. It's these frozen shrimp that I like to get from, okay, we're not going to open that. It's these frozen shrimps that I like to get from Walmart. It's a good amount because usually it's just me and my husband eating them. The baby doesn't really eat shrimp like that. So this is like perfect. We just freeze it and use it when we're ready. I got some of the Reynolds wrap. I always get the non-stick because this just makes cleaning so much easier. Like when you're making things in the oven, I always line the pan with Reynolds wrap. I got some sour cream. I like to have this in the house because I'll randomly want tacos or something. So there we go there. Got more cheese. So this is some Colby Jack like sliced cheese. So I like to use this like if I make a sandwich or a wrap. And then also the baby just likes to eat these, you know, he just likes to eat these plain. So I get those. I am on a fitness journey, but that does not mean I'm not eating the things that I like. So I got some Toll House cookies. Me and the baby like these. So, you know, we'll probably make these this week. And, you know, I got some ice cream coming in another order. So that's going to be cool. I got some Excedrin. And this is just because I'll randomly get headaches sometimes. And Tylenol isn't really working for me. So I'm using Excedrin. I got 2 of these, so hopefully the other one is in a bag, but I like to use these when I deep condition my hair. I basically part my hair in half, and I use 1 pack per side, so just to make sure my hair is fully saturated. Hold on, honey, you're going to get cheese in a minute. 3 packs of this chicken and sage breakfast sausage. This is really, really good, so if you haven't tried it and you're looking for like a relatively good sausage, this is bomb. I love it. I got some coffee. We have a Keurig, so I always get like a pretty decent sized pack of coffee. I either do like Starbucks French roast or the Pete's French roast. Baby, hold on, let me film this. Yeah, this is 22 cups, so that'll last us a couple weeks since my husband and I drink coffee daily. I have the creamer. I told you guys about this in a previous video. It is 0 sugar coffee mate, and this is the Italian sweet cream type. Really good. I got some garlic salt, Lawry's. I use that pretty much on a regular when I'm seasoning my food. We drink almond milk if we use milk for anything. So this is the Almond Breeze Unsweetened Original. I don't really like the vanilla one, like unless I'm using it for a recipe or something. So yeah. Then we got some trash bags. I like to buy the big one. It's just more cost effective if you can afford it. This was like 13 bucks, I believe, and it's 80 in there. So it's going to last a couple of months. This is the rest of the sausage you guys saw. I got the palm olive, almond milk, and blueberry scent washing liquid. I really like this. This other bag, this last bag, hold on, baby. I got some Scope mouthwash, because, you know, you got to wash your mouth, child. My son likes these Gerber yogurts, so I get these for him. I typically get a couple. Hold on, honey. Hold on. Why are you screaming cheese? I got some pancake syrup. I really love the Aunt Jemima's. Well, you know, they changed the name, so it's now Pearl Milling Company. This is the butter rich flavor. And then I got some Hershey's syrup. I got the 0 sugar. Trying to be mindful of my sugar, but I'll put this on like vanilla ice cream. You know, just to add a little something extra. And then last but not least, I got one more coffee creamer. And this is the French vanilla. So that is it. And I'm going to go put all this stuff away and clean the kitchen. All right, you guys, so I'm back really quick. So it took me close to an hour to do the dishes. Like, there were so many dishes, and I forgot that I didn't empty out the dishwasher yesterday. So yeah, it took me forever, and now I'm starving. And yeah, so actually I'm about to make me and the baby some pancakes and sausage. The sausage you saw me unpack earlier, and it's gonna be some Aunt Mama pancakes and the Aunt Mama syrup. You know, we're gonna do it real simple today. And then he's been loving like boiled eggs, so he has we had 1 egg left, so I'm just boiling that for him. But I'm gonna go on ahead and get him together, change his diaper and all that good stuff, and then I'm gonna start on breakfast. So I'll set y'all up in a second to see that. All right, y'all, so here is the finished product. These are my little, I call them ice cream scoop pancakes. I know I'm not the only one that does this, but I don't like big pancakes. Like, I like them to be small and manageable. So I'm gonna have several, because at this point I'm starving. I'm gonna give the baby some, along with some sausage. He just had his little boiled egg to hold him over. And then after, I'm gonna get myself together, get him together, and then I'm gonna start cleaning the rest of the room. So yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Y'all, so I am back and I don't look like a troll. Yay for me. So since it's Saturday, and I typically will like film my sit down videos on Saturday, but the reason why I wanted to vlog today is because I like, hold on one second, honey. The reason why I wanted to vlog today is because I wanted to just kind of show you guys like what I do. And the goal really is to try to clean my place on Saturday so I can chill on Sunday, so I can have like a self-care Sunday. I do sometimes film on Sunday, just depending on like my coverage with the baby and all that stuff. But typically I don't want to do no cleaning because I'm already going to be cooking dinner and stuff. So if I can get my cleaning out the way on Saturday, then I'm good to go. So I'm going to start back in the kitchen because even though I washed the dishes that were in the sink, I still have things inside of the refrigerator that need to be thrown out. So like whatever leftovers that I have from last week that didn't get eaten, I want to throw those out. I want to wash those dishes. I like to make sure that the refrigerator is clean. I have more groceries coming in a little bit, so I want to make room for all that stuff. Also, I want to wash up the dishes from breakfast, get the kitchen together. So if I decide to cook later, which I'm still debating, I don't know, might not be cooking again until tomorrow, we shall see. So yeah, I want to get that together. So if I do decide to cook, the dishes are done. From there, I'm going to move on to the bathroom because the bathroom is just not looking... It's not looking okay. And then I'll do the baby's room. Our room isn't really that bad, honestly. Like I'll probably just wipe down a couple things, and then I need to get to the living room together because we have like some clothes kind of strewn out and then some of his toys. So I'm gonna do all that, and I'll set you guys up. I'll probably pop in here and there, but yeah, just wanted to keep y'all posted and let you know what's happening. All right, you guys. So now the dishes are done. I've cleaned the kitchen. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm still on a roll. In the interim, I actually took the baby to his Nana's house. So now I can get some stuff done without, without the little small person interruptions. And my second order of groceries just got here a little bit ago. These are Prime groceries from Whole Foods. So I will show y'all what I got and put everything away. And then we're going to move on to the bathroom. All right, you guys, so quick second grocery haul. So I have some old-fashioned rolled oats. That is typically what the baby has in the morning. If you've been watching my videos, you know that's like the thing, and I've been eating it too. I have some Gala apples. I just bought 4 because I have like 1 or 2 left in the fridge, so I just try to have enough for every day. Then I got some hash browns because we love us some hash browns in this house. I got this little milk chocolate bar because I want to have some strawberries and chocolate because why not? I got some wild blueberries. This is what I put in the baby's oatmeal. Got some frozen chopped kale and 2 bags of these California style blend organic veggies. I'm doing a lot of frozen because I'm just like, I'm not cooking as often because of work and all that stuff. So I'm just trying to, not play myself. I got some russet potatoes so I can make some potato wedges. I want to make some turkey burgers this week, so that's what that's for. I got 4 of them. I've got some Roma tomatoes. That's also for the turkey burgers. And then if I decide to have a salad during the week. And then I got 2 avocados. Okay, so on to the next set. So I got eggs and I accidentally got 4 cartons, and that's because one of these I saw, I put it in the cart first, and then I found some cheaper ones, so put 2 of those in there and forgot to delete the other one. So I'm either gonna have to do a bunch of baking or give some away. I'll probably give some away. So anyway, I got 4 containers of eggs. I've got the strawberries because, like I said, I want to do some chocolate and strawberries because I'm feeling a little fancy. I got some salmon, and this is the wild caught sockeye salmon, which I really like. I got some organic blueberries. This is what I gave my son for his snacks. These Honest juices, I'm getting the big one because I'm having trouble finding like the small packs that I normally get them, but this is fine because I can just pour it in his little cup and he's good to go. So he loves these juices, so I got 2. I got some baby spinach. This is perfect for, like instead of using lettuce, I'll put this on my burgers. And I'll also use it like in the morning if I decide to make eggs for me and my husband. I'll, put some sauteed spinach in there. And then I got some cheese sticks, just some little quick snacks. My son loves them. My husband eats them. I will sometimes eat them, but they're good to have on hand. Okay, and last but not least, I got this Alden's Organic Vanilla Bean Ice Cream. It's really good. If you've never had it, I highly suggest you try it. It is a little pricey. This one is like $7.99 to $8.99 for this size. You can always get yourself some Breyers or Dryers for like $3 to $4 cheaper, but this one is fire. So, yep, that completes my groceries for today. All right, you guys, so I just cleaned the treacherous sink in my bathroom. Like, I had to clean off the little stand that I have, like where I, put like toiletries and our toothbrushes. Also had to clean out the sink bowl. Like, it was bad. So I cleaned and disinfected everything there, so we're good. I do need to move on to the toilet and the shower, which I'm gonna clean off camera, but I do wanna show you the products that I'm using to clean everything. So as usual, I have my Clorox wipe. So this is kind of like the end, like whatever cleaner I use, I typically go through and just wipe everything off with a Clorox wipe at the end. I do like to do this with the toilet, but I also use alcohol like on the toilet seat. I think I mentioned this in a video before, but just in case somebody has to use the bathroom and like the cleaner irritates them, I'll use this like on the bottom of the toilet seat, but on the top of the toilet seat, I'm using alcohol. So that's that. For the shower and the toilet, I've got this Clorox clean up, cleaner, and bleach. Yeah. So I got this. So I'm going to spray this in the shower, but I'm also going to put some in the toilet. In addition, I've got my Comet. You saw I use this inside of the sink bowl. So I'm going to use some of this as well. Probably not in the toilet because I have another cleaner that I'm using for that. I'm going to put this in the shower. I have this Lysol Power Toilet Bowl Cleaner. I'm going to put this in the toilet as well. Trying to get it super clean and smelling good in here, so I'm gonna use this. In addition to the Comet in the shower, I'm gonna use my trusty lavender Fabuloso. And then also for like cleaning the toilet and sometimes with the shower, just depends on what I have on hand. I will use things that are disposable, so like those wipes, and then I have the magic erasers. Those are really good, and I use gloves. So I typically don't like to use anything that's reusable just for those areas because of the germs and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna come back and chat with you guys about the new job. I haven't done that yet. All right, you guys, so I am back. I just got through cleaning the bathroom, finishing up like I told you guys last time I checked in. I tidied up the living room. It wasn't really much that needed to be done. I think just because we kind of tidy up in here every day because the baby. So like we're constantly vacuuming and all that. So it was just pretty much like putting away jackets and stuff and just wiping down the table. I have decided I'm not cooking anything because I just got through cleaning that kitchen. I actually cleaned it twice today because I had to clean it to cook breakfast, and then I cleaned it after breakfast. So I'm not cleaning it again. Okay, so it's gonna be a DoorDash type of day. Okay, that's just how we live in today, and I'll get back to the cooking tomorrow. But before I close out this vlog, I just wanted to first just kind of, I guess, verbally walk you through what I do during the day. So Saturday is really like my day to get my life together from the previous week. So as I told you guys, like with training and stuff, and since I'm on salary, like I'm kind of logging in early, like just to do a couple of like the corporate trainings before we get into our actual classwork, and me and the baby all day. So it's like juggling him and then juggling like my classwork, then trying to stay on top of like the household stuff. So I typically like to cook several times a week, but the last couple of weeks that I've been in class, I have not been cooking as often. Like I pretty much will make like a big meal maybe Monday or Tuesday, and then we'll have that for a couple of days. So I mean, we do have food, but I'm just not cooking as often. I'm just trying to find my footing with that, and I will. But that's why, like, you saw me with a bunch of frozen vegetables, because I know sometimes I might not be able to get through the fresh vegetables throughout the week if I'm not cooking as often. So just, you got to pivot to make things work for, different seasons of your life. And right now I'm in a training season. That's all it is. So this situation isn't going to last forever, but just with the hours that I'm working right now, I do not have the energy to do a lot after work besides just wash the dishes from the day, make sure the kitchen is good for the next day, and then that's about all I can do. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about is just how I even got into this new job, like what, prompted me to even look for a new job and all that stuff. I'm going to try to not make it too long, but here we go. So with the last job, I think I was telling you guys before, I was doing an adjuster position. It was a desk adjuster role, and I was working from home. The whole reason why I took that job was, one, because I hated my manager at my previous job, which I have said several times. So if you have been here for a while, you already know that manager just, So that was one reason. But then also because we were in the whole lockdown stage. I needed something to where I didn't have to worry about daycare for my son, and I could just simply do it from home. I could have him with me and then still work and bring home a paycheck. So that was the whole reason why I got into that job. Now, if I'm going to be honest, there were some red flags before I even got with the job. And I talk about this in different videos, like when I'm talking about like how to scope out a job. When I make these videos for you guys, I'm talking from experience, okay? So all I can say is that if you have like a bad feeling about something just doesn't seem right, you really need to listen to that intuition, because it's trying to tell you something, it's trying to save you. Now, I'm not going to say that I completely regret this job. I don't, because it was exactly what I needed for the time, but I knew when I needed to get out of there. So long story short, they kind of seemed a little like not organized when I first interviewed with them. Like when I was asking about the training process, it wasn't a real training process. It was just like, oh, we're going to train you. And this was like 2 managers. I'm like, okay, whatever, not that big of a deal, because I'm not new to insurance. But I'm asking them like, okay, well, what does the training look like? And how long have you guys been with the company? And they told me that they had only been with the company at the time for like 2 or 3 months. So that right there was a red flag, because how are people that have only been there for 2 or 3 months training? Like I know it's possible, but it was odd. So whatever. I get in, it was me and another girl that started together. We trained with these managers, and it was like maybe 5 or 6 days of actual training. And then the rest of it was just kind of us on our own. So it wasn't that big of a deal, because in the beginning, the job was relatively easy. I was getting done with my work super quick, and it was exactly what I needed as far as work-life balance. I'm very big on that. Like, I am all about working hard during the hours that I say I'm going to be there, but I still need to have a life outside of that, or else it's not worth it. I've done that before, where I worked, enslaved for hours and hours a day. I'm not doing that shit no more. So whatever. Fast forward, we end up getting a new system. We end up getting into a new system. And I think that was around the time when I started vlogging, like my day in the life working from home. So if you remember those early videos, I was basically saying that we had gotten into a new system and it was tricky. And I was one of the first people to be moved to this new system. The claims volume in this new system just went like through the roof. So this particular insurance company, they had acquired a few smaller insurance companies. And with that, it was like everybody was still doing their own thing. They weren't training people to do things the way that the main company was doing. Everybody was still doing what their respective companies were doing. So when you would get these claims, a lot of times they would be all over the place. And my issue is, I understand that there's going to be, like, the way I document a file might not be the way somebody else documents a file, whatever, but there does need to be some type of consistency. And the issue that I was having is, you're getting these claims, you can't really tell what's going on, and you have to know what's going on in the claim in order to do your job. So like, you guys are grading me on certain things, but I don't even know what's going on. So the thing is, despite all this, I was actually doing well considering the environment. But that didn't make me feel any better, because in order for me to do well, in order for me to keep it up, in order for me to keep up my work product, I was working a lot of hours, and I was getting frustrated during the day because I'm still with a toddler. So I can't obviously blame him. I mean, he's a kid. So it wasn't him, but just trying to stay on top of a shit show job and trying to parent a toddler, it was a lot. They had all these metrics, and then it was like they wanted to start monitoring our calls and how often we answered our calls when everything was going on, everything was falling apart. And so during a lot of meetings, I was vocal about it. I'm like, I don't understand how you guys can grade us on how often we answer a call when our claims volume is through the roof. Like, we have to figure out something. We have to all get on the same page. Like, we are essentially operating like a bunch of different businesses, but then we're supposed to be a team. And then there were, I was getting calls from, customers that weren't even my calls. They were only calling me because they knew I would answer my phone because they couldn't get in touch with somebody else. So they're looking at me like, oh, well, can you get in touch with them? I can't even get in touch with this person. And then when you bring it to management attention, it's just like, oh, okay. It was like, it just is what it is. So they had me training people in this new system. Mind you, I was only with the company at the time for 3 months. You would have thought I was a veteran employee, but I was not. So they had me training people, and my thing is, I don't mind training people, but I'm not a trainer. I didn't apply to be a trainer. I applied to be an adjuster. So you got me training people because you don't have the time to do it. I don't have time either, and it's not like you're taking me off of claims, so I'm getting behind, and I'm having to put in additional hours. Then they want to tell us, oh, you can only do so many hours worth of overtime, and then when we did overtime, because they didn't trust us, we had to log each claim we were working on whenever we did overtime. So it's you're adding an additional layer to the job. fast forward, I had talked to my manager, like just one-on-one, and just kind of told her like what my thoughts were. And I knew that it wasn't much that she could do in her position, but I did expect like some sort of, I don't know, some type of pointer or whatever. Like just, sometimes you just want somebody to listen to you. And I basically feel like she kind of gaslighted me. It was just like, oh, I understand it's tough. It's not just tough for you, it's tough for everybody. Like, believe it or not, you're actually doing really well considering what's going on. And she was like, other departments have it worse. That does not make me feel good, because I know I'm over here stressed out. So you mean to tell me other people are probably stroking out? Because, like if it's crazier than this in other places, what are y'all doing? And why are you okay with this? So anyway, I was managing, but I was like very stressed. So I even wanted to do more vlogging, but there were just some days where I didn't even have enough time to even get a sip of water. That's why I'm always so big on, like, when you work from home, make sure that you have things prepared, because sometimes things can get busy. So I was even like not able to keep up with everything, which I normally am. I wasn't able to keep up with everything with the workload. So things came to a head, and it was like this one particular day I was having like a really bad day, like to a point where I like broke down in tears. Like, what am I doing? I was just so stressed. It wasn't anything going on at home. It was the job. Like, it was just so much work. My phone was ringing off the hook. Like, I don't know if you've ever gotten to that point, or if anybody's ever gotten to that point where you just get so stressed out that you like break down and then you shut down. That's what it was. Like, I literally broke down crying, and my son is looking at me like, Mommy, what's happening? And my phone is ringing off the hook. I'm getting emails back to back to back to back to back to back to back. I got new claims coming in. People are going on leave, so we're getting their claims. Like, it was a mess. And there was no way for us to catch up in the, 8-hour day. It was like you essentially had to work mandatory overtime in order to catch up. And of course, they can't force you, like in the state of California. I don't know about other places, but they can't force you to do overtime. But they sometimes force you to do overtime. So whatever. So things came to a head when we had a meeting. And my manager basically said that the way the company wants to help us, the way they want to help us get our claims volume down is to offer us work on Saturday and Sunday. But if you choose to work one of these days, you have to work either the full day, like a full 8-hour day, or you can split it up and do 4 hours on Saturday or 4 hours on Sunday. When I tell you I was livid, so I said, okay, so the remedy to us getting out of this situation is for us to work 7 days. She's like, yeah, no, I know. This is temporary. Think about it this way, you'll get paid double time, blah, 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 blah. Like all these excuses, and literally it's going in one ear and out the other. I was like, oh, they have me fucked up. Excuse my language, but that's how I felt. I said, okay. So I was quiet the rest of the meeting. She asked if we had any questions. I don't have no other questions, but you're not going to see me for too much longer. And that's essentially what it came down to. Then on top of that, they wanted us to eventually go back into the office. And I work from home. I work from home. I've been working from home for 4 years. I'm not going to see a little funky ass office. So whatever. I started getting on the hunt looking for jobs. I did a video with my sister on my Carpet Chronicles series called The Great Resignation. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I will link it somewhere here. But I talked about how a lot of companies right now are offering perks and, work from home. And they know they got to pay their employees because it's a labor shortage. If we're just going to call a spade a freaking spade. A lot of these companies are getting away with treating their employees like dirt. And, now the tables have kind of turned. So for me personally, I am not above working a 9 to 5. I know that there's like this big talk about, people becoming entrepreneurs, this, that, and the third. I'm okay with that. I would love to be an entrepreneur. I would love to do my own thing. But at the same time, I got to feed my family and, I like to live a certain way. So I will work. I have the education. I have the experience. I will work. Even if I never start my own thing, I'm going to always have like a way to make money, even if that's a 9 to 5. But it has to be the right thing. So I am past that point in my life where I'm willing to accept bullshit from a company. You are not about to monopolize my time and pay me whatever. It's not like I was getting paid bad, but I definitely wasn't getting paid my worth, So I was like, okay, I'm just going to find something. So I started looking and I started interviewing, and I came up on the job that I have now. So not only is it a field position, which is actually what I do want to do now that things have kind of opened up a little bit, you get a company car. and we needed an additional car in the family, so it works out perfect. You get a company car to go, do your inspections and stuff. I'm back in homeowner claims, and the company's, like, their outlook to me is what appealed to me. Like, they're very big on mental health of their, like, employees. They actually understand, or at least it seems like they understand. Like, I've only been here for like 3 weeks, so obviously time will tell, but just, I got the feeling during the interview that they really did care. And my current manager, he's great. He talks to me about just like how mental health is important, how, if you're ever feeling overwhelmed with claims, let us know, raise your hand, don't just suffer in silence. So I feel confident that if it does get to that point, because claims can be really busy, but a lot of companies don't care if you get really busy. It's just like, figure it out. Like, figure it out. We're busy. It's a season. Deal with it. And that's why a lot of times people end up leaving the industry, But I do feel like with this company, they care about that. And they're just like, look, if you're struggling, you got to raise your hand. You got to let us know. And they will work with you. Like, they're willing to help you. And they even, like, they have trainings on just how to talk to people, like how to talk to your coworkers, how to talk to your customers. And a lot of companies don't take that into consideration. It's like, you can't just talk to people like shit and think that it's all good. Like, people are going to quit. People are going to find other things. So I'm going on 14 minutes, Lord, or 15 minutes actually. But just to kind of wrap that up, I just wanted to say that I feel very confident about this new company. I enjoy auto claims, but I do enjoy homeowner claims as well. Again, I think that the reason why I didn't really enjoy it before is just because of the environment that I was in. But this environment seems way better. And then also because I actually know what I'm doing, it does give me an advantage. So I know I had mentioned, and I'd also put a question on the community page just about how I wanted to kind of create like a little community, because I do see that there's a need for like some of you guys that are going into insurance, or some of you guys that may be in insurance and just kind of not know where to go. I do want to be like a resource for you, but I want it to be like a community thing where we can all come together as insurance professionals. So I'm trying to figure that out for the new year, because I'm working and, got my kid at home. Like I got to figure out the logistics and how I'm going to do it to where it makes sense for me, but also helps you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely want to help you guys, but I don't want to drive myself nuts trying to help. So give me some time to kind of figure that out, but I will definitely come back to you guys with what I come up with. A lot of you guys, the DMs that I've been getting have asked about like one-on-one coaching and even like mentoring. So I'm trying to figure out a way to kind of merge those two. And then again, if we can get some other insurance professionals or whatever, like we can kind of have like a safe place for us insurance professionals to kind of voice our frustrations, talk about, even we can get technical. Like if you guys, need help on certain technical things, if I can help you, I would love to do that. So yeah, let me just try to figure that out, and then I will get back to you guys with what I come up with. But I know I said I wasn't trying to make this long, and this was like a whole like 17-minute thing. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please go on ahead and give me a thumbs up. It definitely helps with the YouTube algorithm. I know, as I've been saying, I'm trying to grow. So, help your girl out with that like. If you got all this way and did not hit the subscribe button, please go on ahead and click that subscribe button now. And be sure to turn on your notifications so you don't miss any uploads. With that being said, you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.
Mad, they don't salute you. I need a bag, size is super. They turned your bag, it's like I never knew you. Leave that.